You're still watching Ways. Now, on November 26th, National Cake Day delivers a scrumptious treat for everyone to enjoy. And this day, cakes take the center stage as dessert of choice. On most birthdays, the cake is topped with candles on no matter the age. Shower, weddings, retirements, and anniversaries, cake bring that extra joy to every occasion. Add icing or ice cream, and you have the top favorite dessert in the same dish. So, happy National Cake Day for those that love cake.
Oh, I don't like it when you do this.
What happened?
I don't like it when there's a cake day.
And you did not bring cake.
And you did not bring cake. You knew that today's national, and you're just reading it. I think we're supposed to have cake here.
I will be
and like National Cake Day. And you, I don't agree.
But what's your favorite cake flavor?
So the thing for me is more of the texture than the flavor of the cake. So I like my cake very moist, not too sweet, but almost like just as
it melts like in your mouth.
Exactly, but it has. But again, it's still not too fine. As I'm saying it, I'm tasting it, and I don't want to advertise my favorite cake person. But if you could get, I like a black forest. I like something with a bit of what's the word? Not cheese. Why am I forgetting this? I know it has a bit of lemon tart in it, but there's a layer I'm trying to. Uti, can you help me? Sorry? Cheesecake, yes. Oh, that's why you're my girl. Cheesecake. Like just layered in between, like cheese. I'm going somewhere.
It's like I said, I can't even see what I want to say again. Uti, Biko, are you a cake lover? The way she's making me to salivate in the
studio. Every day is a cake day.
Wow, that's nice.
Cake day without the calories. So like, let's eat the cake without having it reporting on our bodies.
The person that invents that will be better than Elon Musk. All my money will be
I can tell you, every woman wants that.
I want to.
I wish I could eat the cake and without having the calories.
Every day will definitely be
the calories, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Uti, what did you find for us in the news? Uti, are you there? Did we lose Uti?
Yes. Oh, was that for me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so my headline reads, and this is all about the fuel subsidy. I talked about that the last time I was on the show. So the headline reads, subsidy removal, NANS pick and threatens to shut down Nigeria. So the National Association of Nigerian Students on Friday threatened to shut down the country should the federal government proceed to remove subsidy from petrol. So if you recall, I had talked about the finance minister saying that the subsidy would be removed by June 2022 at the latest, to be replaced by 5,000 naira stipend to be given to the 30 to 40 million poorest Nigerians. Now, the president of the National Association, president of NANS, Sunday Assessment has basically laid down the steps to the government to say that they are not entirely opposed to deregulation, but the conditions for such must be agreed and they must be in place before deregulation. So they go on to list a number of things, including refineries that are not reviewed yet. There's been zero consultation with stakeholders to consider all the issues that will come that could result or that could happen as a result of the subsidy being taken away. So inflation is already high. Anywhere where PMS goes above 200% increase is of course going to push inflation up much further. So the idea that petrol would go up to as high as 340 naira by February 2022 is a huge cause for concern for them. So they're basically trying to balance it out to say that Nigerians are already suffering. As an organization, we basically want the government to make sure that everything that is going to be put in place to allow the subsidy removal be successful and not impact the general public should be done before it is scrapped. So yeah.
Okay.
340 naira for a liter of petrol. That would be interesting.
So this conversation is always a difficult one, because for me, why I say it's a difficult one is that it's usually, for me, it's a huge on trust. And I think the reason why Nigerians are fighting this is also, will that make things better? You get, if we remove the subsidy and the money we save from that, will we really, again, I don't want to talk about the 5,000 because I don't know how they arrived there and how they will determine the country where we're struggling with database, how they will determine that you are the poorest. Let's even leave that. But I'm even talking about, for me, what most people are struggling with is that it's not going to really be beneficial. So we all agree that most of where our money goes, the corrupt practices in this subsidy, because really, again, we're losing a lot of money. But for Nigerians, I see that struggle. And just as Uti has mentioned, it has to be done properly. Again, do we trust the people? So if we save this money, are we sure it's going to help us do better things? Like the people, it's always easy for them to quote that in this country they are paying more than us in that country. But you can see what they're doing with the money.
Absolutely.
You get.
Moving on.
So I guess I'm taking mine.
Yes.
So on a lighter note, today is Friday. So I just found this news kind of funny. Okay. It says UNIBEN grants amnesty to 500 overstayed students. Now what? So what got me is the amnesty. Amnesty. Why do we have to use it? Because I know that amnesty is like pardon for criminals. So are we saying that? Are we likening the overstayed people to, no, I don't want to use the word, but is it come and go? Come on, be going. More like let my people go. But then on the other hand, it's not funny. So are you saying that these people are not trained in what you want to give them certificate for? Because this overstay, I wish the article had told us or given us a range, like, okay, did they overstay by 3 years, by 2 years?
Oh, they didn't state.
No, not really.
But I know people.
Because it says that the University of Benin has granted amnesty. It still makes me laugh, I'm sorry. Amnesty to more than 500 students who have overstayed in the university. And it goes further to say that Prof. Lilian Salami, the Vice Chancellor of the university, announced this on Thursday in Benin in her address at the 46th and 47th combined vacation because of the pandemic and the 51st Founders Day ceremony of the institution. So she said that the university has carried out several academic reforms, milestones, and accreditation under her watch. So as a way of, can we just purge this system so that, again,
But let me tell you something. You hear cases of cultism. You hear cases of what's it called?
Exam malpractice.
All of those things, like the high rates of crime, and especially cultism, is tied strongly to students that
overstay
after, instead of for a 4-year course.
Is that not a
some of them have
justification?
stayed as high as 10 years.
Wow.
12 years. Yes, even while I was in school, I know some
me.
people that, at their 8th year, the school was begging them, come and be going. They gave them, just let my people go, just be going. Because those are the people that eventually become, like...
nuisance.
Yes, they become like chairman in the school, involved in high levels of cultism and all of that. So I think it's actually...
I think it's part of the reform. As I said, what got me was the word
amnesty. Yeah,
but I
it's
think,
quite interesting.
Yeah, I think that she has taken that step to, purge the system and try to move forward.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Well done, the Vice Chancellor.
Yeah.
Uti, you want to say something about amnesty? Let me move on quickly.
It's an interesting concept for me, though.
How do you mean?
When you talk about amnesty in the university context, I'm struggling to relate.
I'm telling you. Okay, it's okay. All right, so my story is actually very quick. Just a note of caution to the federal government. Healthcare providers in Nigeria have urged the federal government to address high cost of essential medicine in the country. That, according to them, the cost of essential medicine have been going up in recent times and thus making life more difficult for Nigerians. The healthcare providers are saying that the federal government should please address this, because this is becoming so much of an unbearable burden for the patients in the hospital. So this is actually a big deal. I mean, we're talking about prepping for festive seasons and all of that. I mean, don't forget again, this is another season where weather changes. So you have to buy certain kinds of drugs. You have to go to the hospital,
especially for kids
and all of that. So imagine if the cost of drugs, like as every other thing, is going up. So how You know, how would it even ease up? We're talking about subsidy the other time. So there's so much going on. So we don't know how this is going to pan out, but the healthcare providers are already talking to the federal government that please, whatever it is that they need to do to bring down the cost of drugs, because these are essentials. It's not something that's, you know, you can do without. All right, so on that note, we'll be talking festive season. Stay with us. We'll be right back.